Hello, my name is Nicholas Rosso, and I have chosen to do option 3, Poetic Techniques, and my poem was Theme for English B. The 3 poetic techniques I chose were rhythm, theme, and imagery. First, let's start with rhythm. It is AABB form. Throughout the entire poem, it has a rhythm like a rap song at times. A quick example would be like in the beginning, the instructor was rhyming everything, like go home and write a page tonight and let that page come out of you, then it will be true. Just in a lot of songs you see rhyming, and it was also short and quick. It was a good example of rhythm. Another example is he starts talking about where people are from. He's Winston-Salem, Durham, Harlem. Like many artists do, they like to mention where they are and where they're from. And those were 2 good examples of it. And the final example of rhythm, to me, would be around line 28 down to line 40. It seems to speed up, if you will. He uses about four words per line, sometimes just 2, like in the middle or the end of a song, where an artist tries to speed it up just to give it a different kind of pace. I think that is a great example of rhythm throughout this poem. Next is theme. Theme, a big theme in this story was race. He is a black-born male in North Carolina in the South, and he's now living in Harlem. So you kind of already feel, okay, race is an issue in this time in 1920s. And he's also the only black person in his class, including the professor, they say. So he's just trying to let us know what it's like. Another theme, going off of race, I felt was America, or how America was. Like I said, this is the 1920s, and he's a black male in the South, and he is trying to tell us what it's like and how it feels and what's going through his mind and all of these situations that he has to go through. And it just kind of makes you think, and 2 pretty obvious themes for this poem. Finally, there's imagery. Right away, when he says, go home and write a page tonight, you instantly think someone writing a poem or an essay on a piece of paper. Now, right after that, like I said before, he mentions Winston-Salem and Durham. We live in North Carolina, so instantly in my mind, I think of Durham and what's there. That's it. He puts an image in your mind of what the city is, and since we live here, we have a vivid image of it. Next, on line 21, he talks about eating and drinking. Now, of course, everybody thinks of something else, but you're going to have to think of imagery as senses. Now, you're tasting, you're smelling of what a good meal is and what you're craving for at the moment. So that is a good use of trying to just get you involved into this poem. And finally, he talks about Christmas present a couple lines down. That starts making you think about Christmas. Let's talk about smells again. You smell the Christmas tree. Feelings of imagery is the cold, the snow. You step outside, you feel the chills from being out there and what's going on. I think in everything in this poem of rhythm, theme, and imagery, everything is very vivid and everything is very easy to notice and recognize. So I think those are my 3 choices, and I thought this was a very well written poem, and that is all.